Cats have been an integral part of human society for thousands of years. From ancient civilizations that worshipped them as gods to modern homes where they offer comfort and companionship, felines have become intertwined with our daily lives. But what if one day, in an unthinkable twist of fate, all the cats in the world suddenly vanished? It's a scenario that could have devastating impacts on the environment, human mental health, and even culture itself. Exploring the implications of such a loss might help us appreciate the profound roles cats play in our world. The absence of cats would create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate grief of cat owners. In this video, we will explore what might happen if all the cats on Earth disappeared, considering everything from ecosystems to emotional well-being. Ecological imbalance. One of the most significant consequences of losing all the cats on Earth would be the ecological imbalance, particularly involving the rodent population. Cats are natural predators of rodents, especially in urban and rural settings. Without felines to keep their numbers in check, rats and mice would likely proliferate uncontrollably. This overpopulation could wreak havoc on agriculture, as rodents often target crops, leading to massive food shortages and economic instability in some regions. In addition to damaging crops, an unchecked rodent population would impact public health. Rodents are notorious carriers of diseases such as the plague, hantavirus, and leptospirosis. The sudden disappearance of cats could pave the way for these diseases to spread more easily, posing a serious threat to human populations. Controlling rodent numbers would require humans to increase the use of poisons or traps, both of which come with their own environmental risks. The ecological imbalance would extend beyond just rodents. Birds, insects, and other small animals that are part of the food web would also be affected, as the absence of a top predator like cats would disrupt natural predation patterns. This imbalance could lead to cascading effects in ecosystems around the world. Mental health crisis. For many people, cats are more than just pets. They are emotional support animals that help alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression. The sudden disappearance of all cats would leave millions of people without a vital source of comfort. Studies have shown that interacting with cats can reduce stress hormones like cortisol while increasing the release of feel-good chemicals such as serotonin and dopamine. The loss of this emotional outlet could lead to an increase in mental health issues globally. For people dealing with isolation, particularly the elderly or those living alone, cats provide companionship and reduce feelings of loneliness. Without them, these individuals might experience an exacerbation of their emotional and psychological struggles. This could lead to an increase in the demand for mental health services, which are already overburdened in many parts of the world. Moreover, the therapeutic role of cats in hospitals, nursing homes, and even prisons would be sorely missed. Cats often visit such places to provide comfort to patients or residents who are dealing with illness, grief, or rehabilitation. Their sudden absence could lead to a significant gap in emotional care, making it harder for people to cope with difficult situations. Cultural and historical loss. Cats are not only pets but also cultural icons with a rich history in art, literature, and religion. The sudden death of all cats would represent a profound loss in this regard. Throughout history, felines have inspired artists, writers, and religious figures. In ancient Egypt, cats were revered and worshipped as gods, symbolizing grace and power. Their depictions in art and sculpture have survived millennia, and losing these animals would create a disconnect from that cultural heritage. In modern literature, cats appear as symbols of mystery, independence, and sometimes even magic. From T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats to the iconic Cheshire Cat in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, felines have left an indelible mark on storytelling. Without them, future generations might lose out on these unique representations of feline traits that have been woven into the fabric of human culture. Religions too would feel the loss. In several belief systems, cats hold symbolic meaning. In Japanese culture, the manekineko, or beckoning cat, is a talisman believed to bring good fortune. Without real-life cats to inspire these beliefs, certain traditions and practices might fade, creating a void in spiritual and cultural life around the world. Economic impact. The pet industry, particularly the portion that caters to cats, is a multi-billion-dollar market. If all cats were to suddenly disappear, this sector would face a catastrophic collapse. From pet food manufacturers to veterinary clinics, the economic consequences would be felt across various industries. Pet food companies, which have invested millions into producing specialized feline diets, would lose a significant portion of their revenue. The demand for cat toys, furniture, and other accessories would also plummet. Veterinary practices would be affected as well, with many clinics losing a large percentage of their clientele. Cats make up a substantial number of routine veterinary visits for vaccinations, checkups, and other health-related services. The sudden loss of all felines would leave veterinarians with fewer patients, potentially forcing some to shut down their businesses or significantly downsize. Additionally, the loss of cats would affect employment. Thousands of people work in industries that directly or indirectly cater to cat owners, from pet shop employees to animal shelter staff. The economic ripple effect of losing all the cats would be widespread and long-lasting, leaving many people jobless and businesses struggling to survive.